Hello, and a very good day to you on Saturday, the 12th of February 2022. I am with Richard on the camera.
Dobber Den.
Thanks, Richard, for your amazing snow reports. Also for TJ, for yours. Anyhow, it's a Saturday, we're in February, it's the busy season. But Richard, we have just done run black number 16.
That's right. Quite steep. I would say it's steeper than the Tomba.
But it's skiing beautifully.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing. But before we talk about the weather and what's going on here in Bansko, remember, we can only do these snow reports and do the blog, the app with all the information in there through you supporting us on the transfers. So the private transfers, the ski hire, the snowboard hire and the lessons, all high quality with our partners at Ski Mania. And everyone's been enjoying the quality. So make sure you book, hit the thing up there if it appears now, and doing so knowing you're getting a great deal and supporting the blog. And it's 10 years of the app. 10 years, please. Well, actually Monday. 10 years on Monday, 14th of February, of doing the app. 13 years of the blog. And if you've enjoyed the app at all, if you gave a review many years ago, give another review. You should be on version 3.0.1 if you're iOS and 3.0.2 if you're on Android. Okay, Richard, how was that? How have you been enjoying it these last few days?
Actually, because I've been so spoilt for the whole season, I've been missing fresh powder.
Yes.
And thankfully, we're going to get some tonight and tomorrow morning. So I've been looking forward all week to this Sunday morning.
Yeah, absolutely. So we may get some snow tonight. Now, we've had cold weather, and I've known it very cold in March, actually. A real big storm and stuff. And I'm going to talk a little bit about gear. AG Sports is the place to go. This jacket is a Halti, but they've got Fisher brand. I don't know whether you can see the brand there. And very important to have thermal underwear, isn't it, Richard?
Very much so.
So
yes.
Craft is, they do a set there in AG Sports, and it's merino wool mix, and it's absolutely fantastic. Keeps you warm. So think about getting some decent gear when you're over here, because when the weather is really like full of snow, you want to enjoy it. You want to really keep warm, don't you?
Indeed. I think on the subject of your gear, should we have a zoom in on your Order.bg badge?
Ooh.
Go on, let's show us. There
What a
we go.
segue, yeah, there we
Hey,
go.
look at that,
Ooh.
Order.bg.
Okay, Order.bg is our company currently just here in Bulgaria, but now launched in Bansko. So we have two restaurants. The second one, which is called Danny's Bar, a Mexican restaurant. Just go to Order.bg/Dannys, Dannys, and you will see that. Change the language to English, or you can put /en Dannys. Same with the Irish Harp, so you can go Order.bg/Irish Harp. So I'll put the links down below. So you can get your takeaway. How about that? If you don't always want to go out, and maybe you're a bit worried about the virus or something like that, then have a night in and get some great food from those places. The Mexican food's really, really tasty. And they also do pizzas and everything else. And of course, we've spoken about Brian. You were there. Actually, I was with you the other night.
Indeed.
It was good, wasn't it?
Very nice.
What did you have?
The steak, for a change.
Okay. And last night we tried Costello. And Costello's like upper level, I would say, sort of medium-high level. Wow, I had a tuna tartar starter and the most amazing sea bass in olive oil with lemon and garlic. This was epic, wasn't it?
And it was filleted right in front of you.
It was filleted. The filleting experience was very enjoyable, I must say.
Yes.
Richard encouraged me to have the filleting service, by the way. And Richard had
Mushrooms.
Mushroom starters. They were lovely, weren't
Incredible, yes.
they? And what did you have for main?
I had a lamb shank, which was fabulous.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
It was top quality. I mean, it's ranking up and beyond some of the best places you would think of in Bansko. So I couldn't speak highly enough of it. And
Start with V and end in P.
Yes, something
and
like
have a room
that.
in the word. Something like that. We're an independent blog, by the way. We can say exactly what we want. I better do a bit of disclaimer. Those restaurants I've mentioned, you can book a table in Bansko blog app. So, ooh.
Fast.
Some fasty people here. Really good speed. So we're at Shannon Valog, and I just wanted to say again, I know I've if you watched any of these videos in the past years, how many times have I said it's a bit busy up there? There was a queue for Bundaritsa 1, wasn't there, Richard?
Outrageous.
Yeah.
Probably about 100 people there, I'd guess, in that queue.
Not quite as many as that, but it was a good 10-minute queue. And we're impatient, Richard and I think that's fair to say. So I said, look, let's just
Intolerant.
yes, that as well. We'll come on to Richard's rants.
No.
Oh, there is a Richard's rants today.
Is there?
You told me over tea.
Oh, can't remember.
You can't remember. There's so many every day. You've got to behave yourself when you're with Richard. Yeah, come on down to get down the ski road, which is great because there aren't many people on it, and it's beautiful at the moment. And then you pop out just here, Richard, don't you?
Indeed. I'll just go up there.
And there's a 4-person.
Well, first of all, there's this button lift
yes, this
for
is
the
where-
beginners.
yeah,
So
excellent.
if you are beginners, this is absolutely ideal. You don't have to worry about crashing into people and stuff. It's basically your own piece.
Absolutely right. I can't agree with you more. So it's warmer today, isn't it? So it was like +2, +3 in the morning at the gondola lift, I think. It wasn't minus. I think it was 2 degrees when I was there.
Well, you were there at sort of like 9 o'clock or something.
I
I was there at 10 to 8 and it was -5.
Okay, so yes, the temperatures had increased. I was there at 1:45. There wasn't too bad a queue this morning, but there were taxis still available. Now, tomorrow and the rest of the period, pretty much, as far as I can tell, is going to be really busy, guys. And I don't know, it's February. I always tell, if you can, to try and have a trip from mid-March onwards, but it is what it is. So come with a patient hat on. Don't be so intolerant as Richard and I are. And think about taking a taxi up. I actually think that's the answer. And particularly if you can ski, take it to the Moster, bottom of the Moster lift.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you can take the Moster lift up and then ski down.
Just briefly, it's worth saying, March, yes, we know it's a good time, second week, third week in March. You can even leave it up right to the last week in March, because certainly our season passes go to the first week in April at least.
10th of April.
But I looked at the Wizz Air flights from Gatwick.
Yes.
Less than £5 to Sofia and less than £9 return back to the UK. That's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, bring your own parachute and... yes, it's extraordinary. You can have a really good value trip and just sneak a small trip. As I mentioned, weekends are always going to be busy throughout the whole season. So I recommend if you can travel on a Sunday, and then come back during the week. And then you're going to get a quiet Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday type of thing, So I think that is the kind of trick for Bansko a bit. We are getting very busy. People are shocked that it's busy. I'm not so shocked. I've seen your bookings come in. And we're fully booked for lessons until the 27th of February, So if that week from the 27th, which is obviously the first week in March, effectively, is getting very full now. So if you have booked your flights and you're coming, then be sure, if you need lessons, to book in good time. That was going fast, wasn't she? So, and also transfers. Some of you, this happens every year, but I'm going to have my rant, is that people book a one-way transfer and then they say, oh, I can't book for the transfer back. And we have to say, well, you can't, because as you know, it's 48 hours notice. What do? I'm sorry, we're fully booked. So remember that even the transfers get very booked up at the peak time. So make sure you book those up, and they're amazing value as well. So that's all I had to say. Get yourself kitted up. Blizz is a great brand for your helmet and goggles. I'm really happy with those.
Where did you get those from?
AG Sports.
Okay.
Yeah. So AG Sports now. AG Sports is located up from the second shop of Ski Mania. The one on the other side of the road. It's the smaller shop. Just up 2 doors up from that, you will find AG Sports, and there's a really good range of quality gear, including Halti, Blizz, Craft, and lots of nice brands. But it's all proper gear. It's not fake, and I think that's important to say. Wear some suntan cream, and Richard's passing me. Oh, look at this! This is a treat. It's been a very busy week, I have to say. Richard, what have you got here?
That is Jameson Black Barrel. And you can buy that in Bela, the supermarket, if you can open it.
I can't open it.
It's idiot-proof.
Well.
So Jameson Black Label, what they do is they burn the barrels to give it a smooth taste. And it was
Amazing.
under 40 leather bottle. And I looked it up, and in the UK, in Europe, UK, it's probably about 45 euros plus.
It's, even if it was 45 euros, it'd be worth it, because that is very smooth, and I don't like them too harsh. And this is a smooth whiskey in there you've done, so that's a good tip. Bela's supermarket. Okay, there's lots of supermarkets everywhere. Bela's further down the hill, so a little bit of a hike by the river, the Glasney River, but they've got a pretty good range of stuff, I think. But a big shout out actually to the Tapas, Wine and Tapas Bar opposite Piran 75.
Very nice. Just next to the Lion Pub.
Yeah, we've enjoyed that. They do an amazing steak sandwich, and also the other day we had they do a paella.
Oh, I didn't try
Rice
that.
and chicken legs, wings and stuff, all that good stuff. So check that out. Go for it, particularly in these warmer days. We're going to do a more in-depth snow forecast for the whole week ahead tomorrow, but there is going to be a sprinkling of snow, and if you are interested in doing your own research, then we do recommend the Windy app actually for a good.
It's been spot on every day.
It's been very good, I have to say. I look at the charts when there's a really big dump of snow just to see how big and check they've got it right. So certainly 4 or 5 days ahead, it's been pretty reliable. And look, the sky has gone a little bit hazy. Some high clouds.
That is bright sun.
It is bright sun, but down there you can see some very high cirrus clouds. That means more moisture in the air, and that means just a sprinkling of snow tonight. And I think there may be a bit more on Tuesday. But generally quite a sunny week coming up. But look, anything can happen. We can't look more than about 5 days ahead. So we'll bring some updates for you tomorrow. Anything else going on in town? Amigos, we went there the other night.
Yep.
It's all. I just got an email from someone, forgive me, I can't recall your name. You were wondering whether bars and restaurants are open and what the restrictions are. Well, all I can say from what I see is everything's open, pretty much as normal. Yeah.
But there are random busts sometimes
There do seem to be.
to check on two things. Yes. One, not to make sure that the establishment is exceeding a 50% capacity.
Yeah.
And number two, that those people that are, like us, in there, do have our COVID passes, either on our phone or in hard copy with us.
Yeah. So just to be specific, you need either a recovery certificate, yeah, or a vaccine certificate, pass an NHS app if you're in the UK, that does fine, or you need to show that you've been tested. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I've never had to show so far. So
I've shown once this season, and that was actually right at before the season had really started. So
right.
yeah, it seems fairly relaxed. I haven't noticed. Let me know if you've come here and got seriously ill. Let me know in the comments, please. If you've come here and you've been very ill with diagnosed COVID, I haven't heard too many reports. I've heard some people who came back and they said they got it, but they were fine, thankfully. So things seem to be panning out. I don't want to be complacent, but they seem to be panning out okay, which is a surprise to me, given how many people were in Amigos the other night. I mean, it's busy, isn't it?
Very, very.
So, look at this, Richard. This young,
almost good as you, Lance.
Probably a lot better, actually, looking at that. I think we're going to wrap up today's report and thank Richard for his amazing work. We look forward to seeing more of you around. If you see us, say hello, and buy Richard a drink.
Oh yeah, right. I'm teetotal, you know that.
We love you all from Bansko. Thank you so much. We're very happy. It's been 10 years. It's been what a journey, and we really love you. So keep up, and we'll see you on the next one.
Ciao, ciao.